Okay guys, showtime here. I came out and shot this morning, cold, did a little workout, got my little kettlebell in there, and I came out and shot the shoulders down so we can see. Shot the 2, 2, and 2. Okay, I shot them 3 consecutively. I didn't make any of them in 2 seconds. Okay, I made 2.05, 2.01, and then 2.1, my third one. But I made them all 3 in. Okay. So I am shooting a double action, single action, and again, when you see this run in classes and guys run it for their coins and all that kind of stuff, let me push it. You'll see them. They'll start from right here. I call this the cheater. I don't care if anybody says it's faster. If I go from here, it's going to be a lot faster than if I go from here. So I don't beat myself up too much on the timing on that. But you can see my first round, I actually shot both rounds. This is cold. I come out here, only cold in the fact that I'd warmed up from a workout, but the two rounds in 1 hole. Okay, and then my second shots were here and here, and my third one was here and here. So this is a 3x5 card, right? 7 yards, 21 feet. This is an essential drill for the CCW carrier, because the faster you can get your gun out, get it on target, get rounds on it, and then probably move or be moving and then stop and do it. It's essential to, if you have to pull your gun and use it. And if you're running at these times, you're running on automaticity, right? So you don't have to think. I'm not thinking about what I'm doing here. When I do it, I just, because like if you saw the video I put up yesterday, you saw me do all the dry fire, and I broke it down, or the dry practice, and then I broke it down into segments. And then I come out here this morning, and once I finished warming up and so forth, waiting for the garage to kind of warm up. It's 28 degrees out today. The garage isn't that cold until you open up the door, and because I have heaters in here. But anyway, I come out here, and when we say cold, this is another thing that gets talked about in classes and with the professional shooters. Like, so they call this on demand. Like, can I step you up to the line anytime, and on demand, can you shoot that in 2 seconds, or shoot a build drill in 6 seconds, or 3 and 2 in 2 seconds? And so 2 seconds on a number of these things are considered like very, very high standard, right? Top of the food chain standard as far as firearms go for speed and accuracy. It's not just speed and it's not just accuracy. The two are put together. Okay, but I always, of course, you know, when I hear people talk, I'm always in the back of my mind like, thinking that through. So what does cold mean? Did you practice 100 times the night before, and then you come out in the morning and you say it's cold? But I haven't practiced for a week because I have work, and you have a family, and you have all those stuff. So that's why I like to express the idea of doing 20 minutes every other day or every day, so that you stay in practice. You don't have to shoot the gun. If you just do the mechanics of it, you will keep yourself so that you have good automaticity, and that you can just handle and run the gun and still have the ability to see and think about what's going on. And I like this 2, 2, and 2 because, first of all, it has to come from concealment. Number 2, you have to do 2 shots, so you have to stay on the gun when you're on it. It's not just speed, get up there and I can take my time, boom. And I have to very quickly bring the sights back down, shoot again, and be ready to shoot a third time. And again, like shooting at anything like 1 time is really good. You should be proud if you can do that. But in my mind, you don't own the skill unless you can do it 3 times consecutively. And then sometimes I'm not going to do it today, but sometimes I keep running until I miss the target, right? And again, like on the times where I'm not making excuses, it's just a physical fact that I can't go as fast from here to there, all right, as I can if I started in the cheater position. And not to mention, you know, I'm almost 62 years old, so my reflex time and hearing that and moving are probably not as quick as some guy that's 30 years old, okay? That's just the way it goes. But I still want to keep myself in a very high standard, and then when I practice or when I do my teaching, I emphasize that I want people to do the dry practice weekly multiple times weekly so that you can maintain the skill even if you don't have the time to go to the range, okay? And then you test yourself once in a while and see where you're at. Hey, if you can't do that at 7 yards, start at 3 yards and go to 5 and then go to 7. Then start at, if you can't do that, start at 3 seconds. Figure out what time, the time is that it takes you to draw, come up, fire, and hit a 3x5 card at 3 yards, 5 yards, and 7 yards, and find out what your standard time is, all right? What you can consistently shoot. Then you can start trying to improve your times. But if you just try to run it over and over and over, so, and then when you run these drills, you don't run them over and over and over, right? You compartmentalize. And even if I go out and live fire, I'm not going to just keep shooting with the buzzer. I'm going to practice some of what I talked about, right? Is that master grip. And then from here, marrying the hands, and then the wave, the extend, prep, press, right? So that's just one portion. That's just one element of self-defense and using a gun for self-defense, because then there's entanglement and extreme close distances and gun retention and gun takeaways and shooting from the ground and reloads and one-handed shooting and all that kind of stuff. So you can go on and on and on about this. But I'm just going to put this up for my folks that are on my Patreon on the paid part, just so they give them some ideas of some things that they can practice when they go to range, and what they can train and practice in their dry practice to prepare themselves to shoot it at the range. If you do a lot of dry practice, you'll be really surprised. If you've not shot this, you'll probably shoot pretty well. And then you'll see, like, the magic of it is not just shooting rounds, it's ingraining the skill through dry practice, all right, through repetition. Okay, everybody have a good day. Talk to you later.